Hello YouTube, it is your boy, B3, back with another kicking TV reaction review. Remember I did say I was going to do a bunch of Power Rangers stuff? And today we are doing Power Rangers Ninja Steel. We're not doing the Super Season, which is what they would call Season 2 for some reason. We're just doing Ninja Steel. I'm about halfway through the first Season 2 episode. It's got Dino Charge stuff in it. Just thought I'd let you know. But I have to say, I was very surprised with Ninja Steel. I liked it. I actually really liked it. I expected it to be trash. I expected it to be trash. I really did. It's just... The Neo Saban era was not very good. Like, Dino Charge was watchable, you know? But it still wasn't, like, really good or anything. And Ninja Steel is good. It's no Time Force or In Space or Dino Thunder, but it's still a pretty good show. So it's they're all in high school. One of them was kidnapped by aliens when he was a child, and he's been working on their ship for no pay, without a choice, if you get what I'm saying. If you say that word on YouTube, they like to take videos down with that word in it. And he's working alongside someone from the Lion Galaxy. Sorry if this isn't lined up. My camera's broken and I can't see myself when I record. Someone from the Lion Academy and a robot called Redbot. So Redbot's kind of just, you know, the little assistant character in their lab. And Kelson Henderson actually plays the mentor character from the Lion Galaxy. Nick or something, I don't remember. I don't remember most of their names, to be completely honest. But I really liked him. Kelson Henderson is, in my opinion, the greatest Power Ranger actor of all time. He always plays side characters. It was really good to see him be the mentor character, and I liked how he mentored. He would kind of just... The way he did it was he wouldn't straight up tell them when they were doing something wrong. He would just kind of say things that made them figure it out themselves. It was very clever. And it made them more willing to accept the information, you know? He's great. I loved him as Boom. Boom might even be my favorite Power Ranger character of all time, I'm not gonna lie. Boom is great. And we need a Dream Sequence SPD Orange Ranger figure now, Hasbro. But yeah, pretty dank memes. So, what are we gonna do about it? I really liked it. You know, I thought the Rangers were each fun. There was a little character development. Power Rangers aren't really known for character development, to be completely honest. You know that if you saw my day one vlog from Ranger Stop and Pop 2021. Yeah, if you haven't seen my Power Rangers convention vlogs, check them out. They're pretty recent videos. They should be in the vlogs playlist. I did a vlog for all 3 days. I'm going to be uploading some other stuff for that too. Actually, I already have. But Ninja Steel was cool. A lot of people, when it happened, were like, oh, another Ninja season? But it's only the second Ninja season. And the Ninja season before this one was forever ago. It was. It was in like 2003? Is that when Ninja Storm was? This one came much later, over a decade later. That's a long time between Ninja seasons. I think that's pretty acceptable. I think that's okay. Oh, I think a lot of people might have been thinking of Samurai, which isn't a Ninja season. It's a Samurai season. Also, if you think about it, this is made with Sentai footage from Japan, and ninjas are a big pop culture and culture thing in Japan. So, of course, there are multiple Ninja seasons. And then Kaku Ranger didn't even get a dedicated season. They were just alien Rangers. They weren't ninja themed like they were because of the Sentai footage. But they were just aliens that looked different power-wise. They weren't actually really ninjas. That's kind of the thing. So, it was pretty cool. There is a Gold Ranger that joins the team. And big spoiler here, there is a big reveal that he is the Red Ranger's long-lost brother. I honestly can't believe I didn't see that coming. As soon as I saw him on screen, I was like, that's the Gold Ranger, because the Gold Ranger has kind of like a Wild West motif, and this guy's wearing the colors, and he's a country singer, so that's the Gold Ranger. It's very easy to immediately realize that. I didn't realize that he was Red Ranger's brother until it was revealed to the audience. Insane. I can't believe that didn't click with me. So, for something... This isn't a brag, because I kind of hate it, but I'm really good at predicting these shows because I've just been watching them for so long, and I worked in film and television and stuff for a while, too. Plus, I'm just a buff. So, you know, lots of these shows, especially Power Rangers, which is geared towards children and stuff, they can often be very, very predictable. And I kind of hate that. I hate that I can do that. But I didn't predict that, and that made me just love this season even more. The main villain is Galvanax. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I have his action figure. Check out the review. But I liked Madame Odious as a villain better, which is good because, spoilers, she kind of destroys him in the end and takes his place. Which is good, because I liked her a lot more. I really like the villain that's kind of like a host of a TV show. Like, the villains are shooting a TV show. No, I'm dead serious. They're shooting a TV show. It's a real fun time. I love the host of it. They have a bunch of different masks for him, so he can have different facial expressions, which was really cool. Really liked that. And I enjoyed the season finale. Like many Power Ranger season finales, their powers are destroyed at the end. That just happens, but we know that there's going to be a season 2, and there's been a season 2 out for years, but I just haven't watched it yet. I'm working on it. See? But that's just episode 1. I haven't watched it all the way through. So, I'm really interested to see how they pull those powers back out of their ass. I really am. But yeah, one character leaves at the end, and of course he comes back in episode 1. I've already seen his return. And I knew he would. The Zords, I'm not a big fan of the Ninja Steel Zords. I haven't seen the Sentai, by the way, Ninja. I haven't seen it. Just saying that. I've seen them appear in movies for Sentai I have seen and stuff. I saw them in the Kamen Rider Grand Prix Superhero Tyson. I saw them in that. But yeah, I like the Ninja Steel suits a lot. I like their weapons just fine. But the Zords, they're just kind of weird to me. I don't know. I don't like the Zords in this one. And the Zords have never been my main thing. Like, oftentimes I'm kind of on my computer or phone during the Zord sequences, to be honest, because I don't care about the Zords. And Ninja Steel does that thing that Saban did in the Neo Saban era, aka the worst era of Power Rangers, where he, like, kept giving the Rangers new forms that weren't in the Sentai. And at first I was like, hell yeah, that's dope. But then you actually watch the show, and you're like, oh, they just take those forms in the Zord cockpit? That's pretty stupid. A form change that they just stand in the cockpit in? That's just very shameless toy sales. I understand toy sales, you know. Every kid's show that's made is going to care about toy sales. All of them. And most big things, media-wise, that are made are going to care about merch. But Saban, back in the day, had a real passion for Power Rangers in the 90s and stuff. And then Disney got it, and then he got it back, and it was so obvious he just cared about toy sales. He kind of pulled a George Lucas on us, where George Lucas kind of stopped caring about Star Wars and just kind of made it catering to toy sales. Yeah, that's what Saban did, and it's pretty sad to see that happen. Yeah, Ninja Steel's just like that, so all the new weapons and forms that weren't in the Sentai and stuff are pretty much just in the Zord cockpit. And it powers up the Zord, but the Zord doesn't really get a physical change from it. It's pretty shameless toy sales. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend that Hasbro doesn't focus on toy sales. Hasbro doesn't get a property without the main thing being toy sales. It's been that way since at least the 80s. I don't know when Hasbro came into existence, but they've always done that. But Hasbro's toys are better than the Bandai America ones were at the end, for one thing. And Hasbro worked really damn hard on Beast Morphers, you can tell. And it's like, oh, B3, the Red Ranger had a form change in Beast Morphers in the Zord. I mean, his helmet visor kind of came down in a way that let him aim his weapon, and yes, that weapon was a Power Rangers exclusive weapon. It was. But, you know, it's just, that's kind of just one toy. And Hasbro made a lot of new weapons for toy sales, but I think that's fine. Because in the Sentai, I have seen the Go Busters Sentai. I will review it at some point. I have a big notes page for it. But here's the thing. That show really needed a lot of new weapons. Because the Sentai didn't really have a lot. The Sentai didn't have a lot of like specific Ranger weapons and stuff. It just had their blaster, their sword, and they could combine them. And that was like it. And they had one power-up form. There's no Battleizer. Sometimes Japan will do Battleizers, but we started the Battleizers. And it's not like... Hasbro never even made a figure of that form change. Form change. They never even made a figure of it. I'm sure they'll do it down the line when they run out of stuff in their Lightning collection, you know? But... they haven't done it yet. That's pretty interesting, don't you think? But it was just way too shameless. Way too shameless. If you're going to give Rangers a form that's not in the Sentai, have them battle in it on the ground. And I won't complain, even if it is just for toy sales. Because you actually put effort into it. You made them do something with the form. That's just a complaint I have with all these Neo Saban seasons. I think they all do it. I didn't make it very far in the Samurai because it was so bad, but I have to finish it eventually. It doesn't even compare to Shinkenger. Oh my god. Doesn't even compare. But yeah, it's kind of weird that in the Ninja season we have a Red Ranger that's not Asian. There's an Asian person on the team. It just seems like... because it's like he's the Red Ranger because his dad was a ninja. His white American dad was a ninja. And it's like, if you're gonna make it so that the main character was being raised to be a ninja... maybe just make them Japanese. It's not hard. Power Rangers has been about diversity from the beginning. They're not afraid to make Red Rangers of other races. They aren't. They aren't. Especially Saban. They've done it before. But they never seem to want to give us an Asian Red Ranger on seasons based entirely on Asian history and culture. You know what, it's not a big deal to me because I'm not Asian, but at the same time it is kind of weird, especially in Samurai where there's like, the Red Ranger is white, and he's got a Japanese last name, and he was raised to be a samurai, but here we are. It was very weird. It was very weird. Not that white people can't have last names from Japan, it's possible, just... it's weird, right? It's weird. It's just a little weird. It's not going to stop me from watching the show. I'm not going to cancel anybody, but it is a little weird. But yeah, I liked it. I thought the writing was fine. It had a lot of good messages for kids. My favorite Power Rangers actor. Like the suits. I like the designs of the villains. I actually really like the designs of the villains. You know, most of that's also Sentai, but still. I thought they looked cool. I really did. And I even have their figures. Skullgator? Oh my god, the Skullgator is so cool. Extremely cool. And then in the finale, here's a big spoiler, we get 3 Red Rangers. You know, and one of them is Kelson Henderson, and he deserved that. After all the work he's put in the Power Rangers, he really deserved to be a Red Ranger. Anyways, I apparently have to go, but I covered everything anyways. Thank you all very much for your support. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. The next review will be Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel, probably. Shut up! I'll see you all next time.